Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? Thank you very much for joining me. Let me just bring this down a little bit. Got the little bit too high there. All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to All Aboard Live. You're with the Aussie Don. I am your community screenshot contest winner for 2023's week 16. Earlier in the year for Train Sim World, week 6 and 26 for Train Simulator Classic earlier this year. And welcome aboard to the all-new era of All Aboard Live. This is episode 58 in total, but the episodes are no longer in the logo. And we have a brand new logo for All Aboard and can confirm that this is now a Train Sim World live streaming show. So no longer we're doing Train Simulator Classic here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment for now. We have put that aside because we have taken that away off the PC because we've got so many other games coming our way and we're running out of room, so we've taken that away. So anyway, welcome aboard to the new show, and we are doing, if you didn't join us for our first look of the Antelope Valley line last night here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment, we only did the route to the Vista Canyon last night, so it was a decent hour and a half though. We were on the stream, and we did do some photoshops and photo opportunities and stuff along the way. We're not going to do any of that tonight. We're just going straight forward tonight. We're not doing photos or any stops for photos or anything. We are going straight into the action. When I can confirm to you guys tonight, we are on a special 3-hour episode, and we are doing part 2 of the Antelope Valley line first up here tonight. And can confirm to you guys that we are going to be doing the first look tonight at the brand new remastered Nahverkehr Dresden, and the first look at the brand new Siemens Vectron locomotive. So we're going to be doing some amazing action with that, and then followed by a great trip along the East Coast main line as we go from Doncaster to Peterborough. This time around, we went the opposite way, Peterborough to Doncaster, on our first look, and then today we are doing the opposite way. So let's go and do it, and if we got other time, we'll do other stuff along the way as well. All right, here we go. Rock and roll time. All right, so we pick up the action here with you guys, and let's get those doors open. Okay. I need to put that into, I'm getting flickers on the screen, so I need to, just give me a second. Window full screen, that's the one. Alright, generator field on, alright, and we need to come over here, and we need to turn on our loader. Alright. And obviously we need to put this in the passenger mode. Yep. Roger dodgy do. Let's go have a suitcase. So confirm to you guys, folks, to just be aware, currently at the moment it's early access for Train Sim World 4, and we are confirming with you guys now that there is only 4 routes available for Train Sim World 4 as current. There is confirmation now that mods have, that Matt has gotten a hold of modders and advising them on updates and stuff, and I am using the custom legendary engine settings from Train Sim World 3 that I was using, and can confirm that it's not running to like it should be. And also to let you guys know that this is actually our first look at the at this part of the route, so there will be the razzle dazzle effect of issues regarding like micro shattering and everything, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm experiencing more micro shattering even after doing the runs first time over. Also with this era of Train Sim World, so I have gotten in contact with the guy that did redo the settings for Train Sim World 3 today. I've left a message and asked him if he can help out, because he said he wasn't getting back until the 23rd. Well, that's passed now, so he should be back, and hopefully he can help out the community. I am I've been up and down about going with another person's settings, but I've tried a few other settings as well, and they haven't been working. So yeah, micro shadowing is for myself. You know, I'm on a 3060 i7 11700K. You know, I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM. You know, up my sleeve, and it still wants to play up like a dog ball. But anyway. Vista, Vincent Grade, Atchin, track 2, next stop, Vincent Grade, Atchin, and then followed by Plumdale, Leicester. Okay, so there's only 3 stops. So I say these stations are far between. Yeah, look at that, 18 miles. Yeah, big stations far in between. That big micro shadow just there. That's what I'm saying, folks. So I'm coming up with these, you know, having these micro shadows happen, you know, and you know, absolutely shocking frame rates, you know. And OBS Studio has not taken up much space. There's only 24% of the CPU that's getting bashed around here. I know what's EA's background is activated. I need to get rid of that. Xbox is on, I'll get rid of that. I'm just looking at my task manager here at the moment. Our live stream chat is subscribers only, just like always, rail fans. Just give me a second, I just have to flip this for a second. I've got my screen still on Google as well, so I've eliminated those. Like, look at that as soon as I go outside. Look at that, even if I go medium with that, it doesn't do jack crap. It just doesn't do jack crap. Even when I change the sky, it doesn't do anything. Texture quality, let's see if that approves anything. Look at that, texture quality, does nothing. Does nothing at all. You know, like, this is all the settings I can say to you guys that I'm doing anything to. You know, texture quality is not doing anything. You know, that, you know, none of that, you know. It's just nothing is working to try to, you know, help anything. So it's just a real pain in the ass. It's a real pain in the butt. I've tried everything to try to get this organised. What did I do? Oh, I know what I gotta do. we should be right now. Yeah, and the stations, they got the rail crossings as the stations, yeah, because they got little crossings for the for the NPCs. So yeah, I'm being worried that I'm gonna squash an NPC because I was thinking when I seen that I thought, surely there's gonna be issues with the NPCs. They're gonna be crossing the tracks and we're gonna be running over them. I can say the alerter on this is not really too loud, so you gotta be very wary of that. Okay. We're just gonna roll with it. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Hopefully it'll be alright next time around we come through here. Check out the piping system just there. Oh, I thought that was a bridge looking back there. It looked like it was one of the. It looked like a yellow version of the Golden Gate Bridge. Look at that. Check out that. Wow. That's what it is, eh? It's like a yellow. It's got the suspension. It's going like that. Whoop, slow down, Mr. Aussie. Oh, I'm such a Speedy Gonzales, aren't I? I'm just such a Speedy Gonzales. Anyway, let's get that foliage up a little bit anyway. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, it is already up. There you go. My back. Alright, I haven't had time to check the settings, fix the settings up before the stream, folks, because I've just been flat chat getting the Train Sim World stuff up on the channel, folks. So we have scenarios. We have the first 2 scenarios I did earlier today for Train Sim World 4, and I done 2 of the best, so I can say that much. I did the S-Bahn Vorarlberg Take Me to the Movies one, I think it is. And then I done Blockbuster. This afternoon, and I did break down Blockbuster because what happens in Blockbuster, you take the run, you take it out of the holding yard, take it back down the Union Station, and then you do a demo run up on it, and then you go back to, and then you have to go back to Union Station and then do it again. So I didn't see the point of repeating. So I've cut it down. I've narrowed it down to a nice about 21 minute video. It's pretty good. And yeah, check out the Blockbuster scenario. That's premiering later on today on the channel. And that'll be at 1440p, 60 frames per second after the premiere. So the uploaded videos of those are not 4K, just like our introductions are 4K. I thought it might have been the display port that might have been causing issues with me with this with the frame rate, but turns out it's not display port at all. I might have to re-download Train Sim World 4 3 just to see what my settings were like. Oh, it's actually raining. Is that rain? Yeah, it is too. We have, I can confirm you guys, I actually am using Luca's Better Rain version 2. It has been updated. So I am using the Better Rain mod version 2. Jesus, that's fast. So yeah, I didn't understand your question there first, Chris. So you're saying that you only own the Metrolink and the East Coast Main Line, so you haven't actually got the S-Bahn for Vorarlberg. You should have that. You should have that route as well. You know what this reminds me of coming through here, actually, just looking at it? It reminds me of the Summit route from Train Simulator. It goes up, eventually down up to Salt Lake City. We are definitely up in the hills. Yeah, this rain looks pretty cool. I like the rain. I like the rain. I'm using the mod on this, so it has. That's one of the mods that have been updated, and I'm actually using. I haven't used Better Rain version 2 for quite a while. Actually, I did give it a whirl, and I didn't really like it. But I thought, you know what? I'm actually sick of seeing the rain effects the way they are. They just take so much of the screen up, and it just sometimes it just doesn't look realistic enough. I'm looking at this now, and I can actually see the rain falling. It actually looks pretty unique, actually. It does look like real rain falling out of the sky. So, yeah, I have to say that this... I definitely don't see the pixelation effects on the windows as well. Like Dovetail said that they've finally fixed up as well. New rain effects on the windscreens. Let's check over there. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, look at that, you can see it. Oh yeah, that definitely, that's 100% better. 100% better. So if you missed part 1 of this route last night, folks, a full replay of our first look of the Antelope line is on the channel as well. And yeah, if you can't join us live for any of our live streaming action, there's always a replay of the action provided. Man, we're creeping up to almost 30 videos of Train Sim World 4 action already. Whoosh, where have we been pumping them out? But we did do, we have done 10 introduction videos. They're all at 4K currently on the channel for Train Sim World 4, including a couple of remakes. We've done, obviously, the Nahverkehr Dresden remake, because obviously it's been remastered. So. Yeah, when you get really, really close to it, you put the bell on. And then you don't turn the bell off until you actually completely stop, and then you turn the bell off. And then open the doors. And then as you're taking off, you put the bell on again, and you have to wait for the whole train to come off the platform. As soon as the whole train's off the platform, that's when you turn the bell off. That's a US rule. And Dovetail don't do it on their live streams, do they? No, no, they don't know the real rules of the US. You think you know they build a game and everything? You know, some of the time I've even caught Matt out a few times with a few things, and I'm thinking, man, you're the so-called producer, and you don't know none of this stuff. Like, seriously, what are you doing? Like, I know you're a rail enthusiast, but yeah, you stop and think sometimes. Like, my 50 frames is not so bad. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, it's not too bad. You know, as long as it's over 30 frames, it's okay. But with a train simulator, you want to be anywhere between 45 to 60 frames, you know, but you want, man, I'm such a person that likes frame rate and smoothness and everything. You know, I don't want to see micro shading, but unfortunately it's an Unreal 4 engine issue. And you think by now, you know,
Dovetail were brought out by Focus earlier in the year. You would have thought that Focus would have turned around and provided them with a new engine. You know? Well, surely they could have, you know, come up with a new engine combining, you know, combining each other and built their own engine, but yeah, didn't happen. I would have been scared if they built their own engine in a certain amount of time anyway. No, they rush jobs. That's why the SCS software are the kings of custom engine for simulation. It's not taking anything away from Microsoft, you know, but for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but yeah, just SCS software just so good at building their own gaming engine, you know, for ATS and ETS, and we all know that they are in the makes of the brand new engine, the upgraded engine. So it is coming, and it's gonna change the game again. So, and we know we know what they're gonna do us all proud when it's officially released. Going to 29 miles per hour now. We are going uphill, it looks like. Check out those trees. You know, it reminds me sometimes of a South African route, this one. Actually, it's very, I don't know, it's just got that safari look to it, you know? Well, check out the school bus. Abandoned school bus. Check out the abandoned... Oh, that's somebody's house. Get off my property! Oh, sorry. Got it. Gotta get out of it. Trying to think where the wipers are actually. So that's that should be up here. Oh yep. Oh wow. Cool. I was thinking they'll be up there. Just knowing other, you know, trains from, yeah, Sandpatch Grade, I think was Sandpatch Grade's one's up there, isn't it? Yeah, I'd say the rainway outside would have been a bit more full on without having better weather. Check out the tree there. Look at that, because it's set in the autumn setting. Let's have a look at that. Take a photo of that actually, because next week's theme's going to be autumn. We're definitely going up a gradient now. It's around 2% looking at it. Maybe a bit less, but I know that this would be struggling if this was 100 cars behind me. Oh yeah, the BNSFs come up, can go up here too, folks. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, this is definitely a 2+% gradient. Looking at this. liking the trees on this route. I have to say that much. There's some lovely trees on the Austrian route as well, but the trees on this route are just so unique, and that's what I said. You can sometimes think that this is a South African route, maybe, like just a safari African route. You know, it's got that effect. Only if we can put props in the game, somebody maybe could put a lion on the top of the hill, and you can call it the Lion King scenario. I reckon that wouldn't be an idea, actually, having the ability to put props in the game where you can, build scenarios on that. I think that could be the next step. But yet again, we all know what micro shatters frame rate is already bad enough. Optimization's already bad enough. So, yeah. It's just a suggestion. Yeah, this is definitely a gradient. We're going uphill for sure. Look, imagine what the BNSF's going to be like going up here. It's going to be a challenge. I'm looking forward to that. Ooh. This is at least, this has got to be 3%. This is a big one. Now the gradient's not up there, but it's definitely going up like that. Yeah, I bet I reckon I'll struggle on this going on TSW on TSW on. This reminds me of Cajon Pass when we went up the big hill there a couple times, and I do say a couple times because we rarely have tackled it because it's been a struggle. I think I've only gone once actually going up that hill, once or twice. I know it's been very rarely done. Like a strobe light up in front there. Different. Look at that. It keeps changing, doesn't it? Strobe light. That I'm looking at that hill just there. Actually, I wouldn't mind. Props actually being in the game. Imagine, for instance, you've seen a bunch of horses up on the hill there, and all of a sudden they start coming down. You can put a steam train on here, maybe, the US, you can bring the big boy into the game, and you can obviously, go up here and, rob the train. That'd be so cool, I reckon. That'd be awesome. That would be an awesome scenario. The big robbery. Trying to escape the robbers before they grab the gold. Before they rob the train. You know what I would do? Just reverse it. Run you. What the hell? I'm really thinking of getting rid of these custom engine settings, to be honest. I really, it's not doing anything. It's just BS. Like I was averaging pretty much at, on 60 frames, 63 frames when I had it. I was around 60 frames all the time on TSW for free with the same custom engine. Check out the mountains up in front of us there. You can see the clouds cover over the top of the... That's how big those mountains are. Very impressive. And, what the fuck? Look at that. What the hell is that? Now it's just done this. What the hell? What is that? That's the worst frame rate I've ever seen in the history of Train Sim World. Ever. Look at this. What the hell, man? Yeah, these custom engine settings are definitely not working. Definitely 100% not working. Like, I haven't seen other streamers. There, you know, there was one earlier today I was watching. He was on a 3070. He's only got one higher than me, and it was running smooth. You know. So yeah, that was I've experienced micro shatters and frame rate in Train Sim World in the past, but nothing compared to what I just seen just then. That was bullshit. And I don't care if I get a yellow strike on my monorizing for that, because you know what? I'm speaking truth right there. This is I just haven't found the sweet spot in Train Sim World 4 yet. I just have not found the sweet spot. So I'm using Follum's, you know, not Follum's, is it Follum's? Yeah. No, it's not Follum's. That's God Mode. God Mode has been updated by Follum, by the way. But I don't use God Mode. Trying to think of the guy's name that did the custom engine settings and tweaked them for Train Sim World 3. Anyway, I've left a message with him today, and I said, look, they're not working. A few others are saying they're not working. So it clearly needs to be updated and needs to be fixed up. So yeah, I'm definitely going to pull the trigger on this off. I'm going to pause the stream while I'm, well, I'm not going to pause the stream. I'm going to go to the countdown stream load cover as soon as I finish this run, and I'll quickly just go in and just put the original engine settings back in. I'll just take out the coding and just put the basic default back on. We'll see how we go. There's another custom engine setting that I want to try later on today anyway. There's a couple there. No sounds have been updated. The Class 700 hasn't been updated yet. I'll be, like I said to you guys, I don't see the mods really taking shape for Train Sim World 4 until at least a month after release. To hopefully the first week after the full release. No surprises that nothing's really happened through early access. See, this is early access as well, so hopefully there'll be a official day one patch as well. .35 frames, 38 frames. Man, what the fuck, man? Yeah, for running it on a high-end PC, it's an absolute joke, you know, like I can run games like FIFA, FC 24, you know, I can run, you know, with no problems, you know, 120 frames, no problems, you know. I can run The Crew, you know, running great, smooth, 60 frames, beautiful, perfect, hardly any drops in it, you know. Forza Horizon, great frame rate, awesome graphic, great rates, beautiful, you know. Everything's on high and ultra, you know, for The Crew. FC's, yeah, got great detail. You know, Mortal Kombat, running that on the highest with DOSS, you know, like it's got the top graphic, running beautiful, smooth. And then you come along and you know, play this. You know, I can run American Truck Simulator with heaps of mods, you know, and even my own mods that I build myself. Quite fine. 300% screens and everything, detailed, high, ultra. Well, not high. It was high to ultra, because some settings you can't go to ultra, so they go to high setting. That's current for American Truck Simulator. I'm not sure what it's going to be like when, like I explained earlier, the new custom engine coming out that they are doing. So we'll see how it runs when that happens. But yeah, it is probably going to be a way better engine, and I can say that it'll probably run way better than what it does now. I'm a little bit worried myself because I've got so many paint job mods that it's not funny. So I'm worried I'm going to lose hours of work with that. Anyway, we are getting closer to our first run here. Well, our first one actually. We got Plumdale after this, and Leicester. Speaking of American Truck Simulator, check out that. What do you reckon? The Volvo, the Globetrotter? Yeah, I think they're the Volvos. They look like the new ones that have just recently been added. I was thinking there would have been the Freightliners, but no. Well, Train Simulator Classic's been around for more than 10 years now, because what Train Sim World's now 7 years old. They've been running Train Sim World since 2017. I've played the game since 2017, so I'm an original OG of Train Sim World. And I've been doing gameplay on the YouTube channel since 2019. So my mate had Train Sim World at his house. That's how I discovered it. So CSX Heavy Haul, and it was in beta. It was in the beta stage back then. So that's how long I've known the game for, and played it multiple times. Only when it was only sandpatch grade. There, yeah, a couple hour sessions every here and there. Yeah, back in 2017, we didn't have a YouTube channel, so. It's actually 7 years old. It's the reason why is, the reason why the frame rate's got, the reason why, like I've explained many times over to everybody, is that it is an Unreal Engine 4 issue, and there's many games with the Unreal Engine 4 that suffer with the same fate. It doesn't agree with a lot of games. But when you got poor optimization, you know, like, this is no excuse. I could come on here and I won't be live streaming, and it will still be suffering with frame rate. It wouldn't matter if I was live or not. Uploaded video, doesn't matter. It does the same thing. But I am using the legendary custom engine settings from the original Train Sim World, which were tweaked into Train Sim World 3, and it's still suffering. So when I started using them for Train Sim World 3 a couple months ago, I seen a massive improvement in my gameplay. Frame rate, not many micro shatters at all. The more benefits of routes that I was seeing the benefits from were Hamburg-Lübeck more than any of them, because Hamburg-Lübeck, I always suffered with the particular area between the wars that freezed the game for 10 seconds. And I've explained to many viewers that there are certain things on sides of the track that cause that, but now I'm worried that it's actually not that case. It's got to do with something else. But I haven't been suffering like this. This is actually my first run up through here as well. So, and I'm using DX12, and it does suffer more with DX12 than what it will with the standard game. Anyway, enough said. I explained to you guys that I wasn't going to complain about Train Sim World 4, but man, I'm just so peed off about this at the moment. Like, it's not taking anything away from the route. The route is beautiful. It's stunning. It's looking nice. You know, like, there's no question about that. It's just, unfortunately, we've got a bunch of nerds that build this game that they'll tell seriously, you know, hiring retards or what? Like, come on. I don't use PC editor, Stephen, sorry. That's not something I will be planning to do. I already have enough time up my sleeve doing what's VE Sync? I never heard of that. I've heard of G Sync, but I was using G Sync just recently, and I found that my uploaded videos were actually suffering with flickering and that. So I went back to using I've just gone back to using the HDMI cable. All right, here we are at our first one. Check out that. Oh, it's a hotel. Hey, can I have a beer, please? Hurry up, I need a beer. I'll have that coffee. One of the great features, suitcases, folks. They've got the luggage ones, you've got the ones that they're carrying there. Two great new features. There's one of the people dragging it along there. Yeah, really, really cool. All right. It looks good on your end. Oh, that's good, man. I appreciate that. Cheers. Yeah, I've played around with all types of settings. Yeah, I use ABS Studio, so I've tried all kinds of weird settings of trying to get the picture correct and everything. I just never really hit the sweet spot. So I might try that VSync thing and see what I could do on that. See where I can find that. Man, you think it might look good? It will look better than what it used to do when I first started streaming. I used to only stream through the PlayStation. So we all know how bad it is to stream through a PlayStation. You know, it doesn't look good, does it? And, you know, even people struggle to stream at 1080p on a PlayStation. 720 seems to be the sweet spot for PlayStation. But when I look at 720p videos these days, I'm thinking, Jesus, you know, after you've seen 8K and 4K, and man, I can't wait for the days where video gaming will be so, you know, beautiful, where frame rate and graphic will be a happy marriage without any micro shattering or anything. It would just be such a smooth experience. But would I be alive for it? I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking probably 10 years down the track. But yeah, when it comes to graphics, I really haven't seen a big, massive jump in leap in graphic-wise since we went from PlayStation 2 to 3. Like, that was when we seen that big pop. Oh, it was just like, oh wow, you know. But yeah, PlayStation 3's release was a very good release anyway, because we had Resistance, we had Motorstorm. They were two awesome releases at launch of PlayStation 3, which were pretty much selling points to me. I didn't have Motorstorm at launch though, at PlayStation 3. I had Resistance though. Resistance was very wow. I love the zombie type games anyway. One of the reasons why we'll be doing Call of Duty again later this year, folks. Yes, we're returning to COD. Yes, zombies is back. You know me, I'll be waiting for Outbreak 2.0. So looking forward to it. Yeah, you on the PS5? Yeah. Yeah, I got one of them backing me up. Yeah, it's funny with the PlayStation 5. I was originally on the second pre-orders for them, and then here in Australia we got a message by EB Games, which is EB. As you know, EB Games is in Canada, and that's GameStop in the US. So yeah, we have EB here in Australia as well, Electronics Boutique. And I was on the pre-order for the second shipment, and because I got in so early on the second shipment, because I was on a 10-minute waiting thing for the second shipment, put the deposit down and everything. A few months later, We all got phone calls saying, for a few of us, saying that we're going to be moved to the second shipment, and it turns out it was a hoax. But she double confirmed that, because she knows a YouTuber and everything. Like I said, here we go again with this frame rate. Here we go. You know, I've said, like, come on, you know, surely, you know, you got to find out and confirm that I'm definitely going to be on the first shipment. You know, you've sent me this and that. So yeah, within half an hour, she called me back because I was in the store on that day, on the day after, to put money down, more money on the deposit, and I talked to her while I was there. She gave me a call half an hour later, and she said, "Oh, good news." I'm like, "Oh, what? What's that?" She said, "Oh, you've definitely been confirmed to be on the first shipment." So I was like, "Okay, cool." I was happy at the time. So yeah. So a few of my mates had PlayStation 4 at the time. None of them jumped to PS5 until recently. So I've sort of got it backed up there, just in case Grand Theft Auto 6 doesn't get crossplay, which I say they would anyway. I reckon it'll be crossplay for GTA Online for GTA 6. Oh, so EB used to be in America. There you go. So I've always known America just to have GameStop. I've got it on one of the side of my AI trucks on American Truck Simulator. I do paint jobs for American Truck Simulator. I do AI traffic. I do freight market. I do trucks and trailers. So the TSA SWR trailers, Aussie B doubles, road trains and that. I do those. I do the Super Seal trailers, and yeah, I mainly do the Haterbit Viper and all the Camworths. I do a lot of Camworth skins. So yeah, I was originally, I do upload to modland.net now, but all my mods through modland.net are all linked to my actual website now for the mods through mega.nz, which is a site that a few others modders do, that I get mods through ATS, and I decided to open up my own page on there and do two separate sides, one side for ATS, one side for ETS. And yeah, it's oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to GTA 6 as well, you betcha. Yeah, I haven't played GTA 5 for ages now, and I'm so sick of the, you know, like all of us, you know, just sick of it. So yeah, a lot of four-wheel drive cruisers. I'm hoping that the GTA 6 has fishing and you know, camping adventures where we can pitch a tent. We could do some four-wheel driving, you know, set up a campfire and go fishing. And I'd like to see all that added to it. That'd be so cool. Man, we used to pick some weird spots to take our four-wheel drives up on GTA. It's like really tight canyon, like up in the canyons or the tight hills, and you know, trying to make it as much as four-wheel drive as possible, trying to do it the mud runner type style. So yeah, a lot of great fun. So yeah, I'll be definitely jumping on 6 car meets and all that. You know, we've done plenty of those. My nephew, YouTube name Dying. He doesn't do YouTube anymore, he does Twitch. I'm not sure what his name is on Twitch, but I know it's not Dying. That's if he gets on Twitch. He's got a full-time job, so he doesn't do too much these days. But when he does do it, he gets on Twitch. Yeah, he used to do car meets and stuff, so that's more his specialty. But yeah, I've been involved in a few car meets. And yeah, do you think those car meets go smoothly? Nope. There's always one some idiot that comes in and just, you know, blows you up and, you know, causes chaos. And, yeah. Yeah, Lonzo, yeah, I know. Yeah. I remember the original GTAs, like, back in the days, and he even had Lonzo, like, back then. Oh, it's crazy. Think how far that game has come as well, folks. You know, like I originally played Grand Theft Auto, you know, looking down at a table sort of thing, you know, and a little couple screens, you know, and you know, you got your Carmageddon effect, you know, little dot just going, that's it. little tiny red dot on the screen. And you could drag it along on the, more so on the second one. Man, I overshot that one big time. I thought I had that covered, but anyway. I need to go into suspension, and I need to put that back into idle. Back to the... Yeah, well, that's why 90s comedy, 80s comedy, and 90s comedy is just legendary, you know, because, you know, it's such a great era. Yeah, the Blockbuster scenario, yeah, it's it should be posted on the YouTube channel now, actually. I did upload it just before I went live. It was about a couple minutes and before I went live that I actually, it went 100%, so I was downloading that to the channel after editing it. So what I've done, like a lot of others I've seen do as well, is I've just edited the video to the point where it cuts out the first run, the demo run, before the actual run begins. So I've cut all that out and just knocked it down to 20. I'm not sure if this is an Easter egg or not, folks. I'm thinking it is, because it says cinemas nationwide, but it says hidden. And we do know that Union Workshop, which do Japanese and Chinese routes for Train Simulator, is now officially a third partner for Train Sim World, and they are doing their first Asian route for Train Sim World. And I'm thinking that now it's going to be Japanese, because this is definitely a clue leading towards a Japanese route for TSW. So we have had Easter eggs in a lot of forms in the past. So I would not be surprised. Not surprised at all. If it's a Japanese route, hopefully it's the Tokyo commuter, like they released recently. Such a big fan of that. This is a billboard over here that I'm quite cool liking. You know, this is a Taco Tuesday. Got a little bit of LeBron James in here. A little bit of LeBron James. You betcha. Jump up to the ring because you know my name is LeBron James. LeBron James. I'm the king. You know what I mean. LeBron James. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. All right. Yeah, then you'll get everybody saying the railway guy, oh, not another route. We're straightforward and got heaps of tunnels. I don't think, I'm hoping it's that route as well, but I just, yeah, after doing the Tokyo commuter that was recently from New Workshop, I know there's an update coming for that. I'm not sure when, but I know there's another update coming for it. That's going to extend it. They're going to bring the other route into it. So yeah, I am hoping and praying it is a Tokyo route. Can't imagine how detailed it's going to be, and you know, the frame rate already is really playing up for Train Sim World 4. So yeah, I'm nervous as hell about it. But anyway, it is the early days, so hopefully, you know, we do get a official launch day patch and could correct a few things. But I don't know if anybody else is complaining about the optimization being worse than ever. I don't know if it's because I'm using the custom legendary settings from Train Sim World 3 with the custom engine. So like I did explain, after this run I will I'm going to keep them on there for the stream tonight, just for the simple fact that I'll have this will now, after I've completed this officially, now I've done the whole lot of the Antelope line. Part 1 was on last night on the live stream, so full replay of that's shown. So this will now complete all of the routes that I've done for the new side of them. I haven't done the Remastered Nahverkehr Dresden yet. I know that'll have to be redone, even though I've vlogged the crap out of that multiple times on Train Sim World 3. It's the same game. It's just a selling point. We all know it's a marketing ploy. Yeah, well, Japan, they were scratching the surface with the getting used to the Unreal Engine and everything. It's something new by Union Workshop. Union Workshop's done a few releases for Train Simulator Classic, but they're working with an all-new engine and obviously never done anything for Train Sim World. They will take longer than Just Trains. Just Trains' route, in my opinion. The reason why they picked that up so quickly is because they're just so skilled with their routes. Like, I have to say to you guys, Just Trains have got an up and down history for Train Simulator stuff, but I can say that the last 2 routes they released last year, which were Hope Valley and the U-Bahn, were 2 of their best ever releases. They were absolute stunning routes, and I got them both around launch last year, and they absolutely love them both. And yeah, I think Hope Valley is actually their most detailed route. Alright, here we are. We finally have arrived. Yeah, Just Trains bringing out the Blackpool Preston route. So yeah, that's a very, very cool route coming out. It's going to be very impressive. Yes, Chris, we know you got that. Yes. Yeah, you said you got Drive Club. Damn, man, Drive Club. Whew. Yeah, that was pretty bent on the VR, I'll tell you that much. One of the reasons why I can't play VR anymore is because I get motion sickness from it. But man, I have to say my best experience I ever did with PlayStation VR was Gran Turismo in the Mitsubishi Lancer. My God, on the Tokyo Expressway. Absolutely awesome experience. Especially when you're drifting around the corners. Pardon me for a second. So don't forget, folks, I won't be live next Sunday with All Aboard, as I'll be at the Rugby League Grand Final next Sunday. And I will be doing some gameplay, uploaded videos next week. I've got a big weekend next weekend, folks. I'm going to the Heritage Transport Festival in the city next weekend, where they're going to have steam trains and classic legendary electrical multiple units and all kinds of things like double-decker old school buses and all that razzle-dazzle. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be sharing some shorts and video footage on the YouTube channel. I'll post those up obviously when I do get back a few days after. And then the following day after that I'm going to the Rugby League Grand Final. So yeah, I've got a busy schedule. And there we go. All right, so we sped 1, 2, 3. I've got a platinum again. God, man, I'm undefeated still. That's 4 in a row. All right, so there you go. No worries, Golden. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. Do keep it locked with us. We definitely simulation based, and we do American Truck Simulator. I'm more of a fan for ATS than ETS, so I have to say that much. But I did come across an issue recently using ProMods Canada, where I came up with a visible wall just outside of Portland on the Highway 5 going up to Olympia. And I had to take off ProMods Canada, which I was spewing about because ProMods Canada was quite unique, very nice. So anyway, and the only reason I was using ProMods Canada is because I now know where everything goes. So yeah, I've come a long way over my 3.5 years of playing American Truck Simulator. I'll tell you that much. Man, I knew nothing. Now I know a lot. All right. So that completes the full length. I've now done parts 1 and 2. So, platinums on both. I've gotten platinums on the first run on the East Coast Way. I said it again. There, man, that's another strike. East Coast Main Line and the U-Bahn, Vralberg. All right. Done. All right, where are we going to now? Oh, Nahverkehr Dresden. That's right. This is going to be the first ever time on here as well, so it's going to be freezy as well. So, good luck. That's what I'll say. Vectron. Oh, it's a 193. Okay, I didn't know the number. I've always just Siemens Vectron. We've got a couple beautiful paint jobs for it too, folks. The OBBs and shadows, and all the ones that are up there at the moment is a lot of subs, and they're all there. So yeah. All right, we'll go middle daytime. So that's a freight. It's freight. Are they all freight? They're all freights, aren't they? I did see somebody post something up on the forums though that did have it with the DBPB ZFA. So I think there might be scenarios that have been created, which is cool. So that'll. Go from Roll to Dresden. I'll go out of Dresden. First up, 14 hours 01. All right, let's do it. Let's do it with a bit of. We'll do it clear. We'll do it clear. So
You don't like the pacer? Oh.
In my bad books. I am looking forward to the pacer. It's going to be awesome. I'm a big fan of the 101. So if it's very similar to the 101 where it's a manual, I'll be like, yes. Because, yeah, big fan of the 101. I absolutely love that train. It's really so cool. Not the Deutschbahn 101. The Deutschbahn 101 is bloody nice as well. But, man, the British Rail 101 is the only manual train in the game. And it's very good.
The pacer is the worst train in Britain. Not the APT.
The APT was very controversial. I know that, but I'm a big fan of the APT, so... Yeah, that's a train that I must have in TSW. Hopefully, if they, which we should most likely 99.9% should be looking forward to in 12 months' time when we get Train Sim World 5. I think West Coast Main Line will be a feature, and hopefully they do it in the area where we have the EPT. Let's fingers crossed. Anyway. Get down this side. Cut down there. Okay. Raise, close. Dim bean. We don't want LZB PZB because I don't like it. We're gonna move that over. Yep. We got a mixture. Okay. That's another thing I need to get as well. The mod that gives us the different containers. Well, not everybody is a fan of certain trains, and you know, like I'm not a big fan of the West Somerset Railway. The trains on that route are quite nice, but yeah, not a big fan of the railway itself. Jesus, horn's a bit too loud. Tone that down. That's pretty full on. Nah, that's way too loud. Come on. I will not be using the horn. Even though you're not allowed to use a horn anyway. Don't forget 120 is the maximum speed for a freight service. Special permission for 160. It's even loud on there. Well, frame rate is pretty good on here. Was that Sifa? Okay. Air compressor. Aha. Release. LZB, emergency stop. Emergency stop LZB? Okay. I think the overheads have had a rework on here as well. Slow down. Come and get your Mercedes-Benz. Or your BMWs. Probably Beamers. That's what I was meant to do, a comparison video between this and I can already see differences already. I don't know if it's me, but it just looks more brighter on it now than what it used to. The nighttime or early mornings will definitely give me the impression of, oh yeah, this is definitely different than what it used to be. Wondering if we're going to be going around the loop or we're going through the oh no, we're not going through the loop, so that's the other way through there. This doesn't have RFB, eh? Oh, good, that turns the horn off. Hallelujah. Yeah, I can already see the difference even in here. Man, it actually looks nicer. Thinking they might have changed the ground, actually. I don't know. Definitely seeing differences. The 160's coming up, and I did explain that 120 is the maximum speed for a freight train, so we can get up to around 120. Yeah, we'll judge the pace ourselves, but obviously there is other British Rail stuff coming out for Just Trains' release, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the release, and yeah, it's looking fantastic. I like the big, massive red tower that's in the background on one of the station's backdrops along that route. I think Blackpool North it was. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. I still think it'll be releasing next month, late next month. I'll probably lean towards more of that, but it could be a couple of weeks' time as well, because we did get a release pretty quickly after the release of Train Sim World 3, didn't we? And that was the Spolic, when we had the Spolic and all that last year. And obviously we all know that they screwed up that release as well, didn't they? They held back some stuff from that, didn't they? Yeah, I'm not seeing any micro shattering as bad on here than what I am on those pre-Train Sim World 4 routes. So is it going to be the case where we're now going to be getting like not even half-assed, not even a quarter of the stuff released, and we're going to start seeing more suffering of stuff? I don't know. Righty. Yeah, we're stopping at righty. So it's not all the way to Risa. I know what it'll be. It'll probably be going off the branch. Oh no, it's not. It's just near the or is it? No, I think that's the next marker, isn't it? Oh no, that is. I think it might be the next marker. Oh yeah, go fire. That's the next marker. Are we going through the other way, eh? Yeah, we're going around the loop. Well, I'm speeding, I better slow down. So, fellow Germans that are out there, if you are watching, fellow Deutsche Bahn fans, I am speeding. There we go, we'll bring it down to 120. It's full sufficient now. you are just joining us, folks, you're on the all-new All Aboard Live. This is our brand new era of All Aboard. Ladies and gentlemen, former Train Simulator Classic live streaming show is now officially a Train Sim World show. And we are playing Train Sim World 4 on PC Steam. I am the Aussie Don. 2023 free time community screenshot contest winner, 2 for Train Simulator Classic and 1 for Train Sim World. And welcome aboard to the stream. And we are here with our debut of the new era with a 3-hour special here. We're going to be normally doing it on a regular on 2 hours, but for this week we are for 3 hours. So we're here, we're halfway through our stream. Yep, we're an hour and 30 minutes into the stream. We are taking a ride on the brand new remastered Nahverkehr Dresden for the first time, and for the first time we are taking the Siemens Vectron Railpool. Second Railpool releasing Train Sim World history. The other Railpool train was released on the other Dresden route that goes to Chemnitz. This is the, what was that, the, damn name of the Frundelerump. That's the one. Tarandelerump or the Frundelerump, whatever they call it. Dresden to Chemnitz, let's just call it that. Another part of Germany. Going to be another route coming out of Dresden soon for Simrail, isn't it? They're going to Austria with their route. Be interested to see what their Dresden looks like. It'll be interesting to see what way that's going to come out of too. There's only 2 more I can think of. Come up here a bit more. The track on the other side looks higher than this side. I'm not sure if I've ever noticed that. It's probably been there. I think they've changed the colouring. I don't know if it's me or not. I don't know. I do know that the overhead wiring is definitely the new overhead wiring is in on the route. But with the new overhead wiring, they haven't actually done everything with the overhead wiring. They haven't done the ones that go across the opposite way, and that I've noticed. It's only the straightforward ones. I find that to be a bit of a kick in the butt. If you're going to do the overhead wiring, you've got to do everything, you know what I mean? You've got to complete everything. once again, half-ass it like normal. Yeah, typical. Sparks coming off the wiring there. Hey, Mouse, come through. MRCE. People are a little bit worried that they're going to lose the license for that, actually, because they've been brought out recently. A lot of people probably don't know about that because they don't have as much knowledge as what I do. I'm a rail enthusiast, so you know, I'm trying to keep up to date as much as I can around the world. Speaking of keeping up to date, I need to. I haven't actually checked for quite a while about how the California High Speed project's coming along. Need to actually go and have a look at that actually, and reminds me why I do remember. I'll write it down. Railway guy does not like the pace, so there you go. Even a British rail fan doesn't like. Oh, I know. I think he's British. I'm pretty sure. I apologise if you're not. Why is this slowing down? Gotta get more comfy. Put my phone on charge while I just don't sleep. Oh yeah. Look at all the shadows. Shadows look cool. They look like a bunch of crocodile. The way they're shaped zigzag like that, they look like crocodile. On the back of a lizard. Sort of scale. So all aboard will return in 2 weeks' time, folks, and yeah, we will. That'll be subject to change as well, because crunch time is coming, folks. We have to be out of this house by the 25th of next month, but at the moment, it's not looking like that. Yeah, amazes me. They can, you know, easily put this train on the on this route, but yet we've had Train Sim Germany's loco sitting on the rails for, there's that 10 seconds freeze that happens along here. Don't worry, that should be fixed up after that run, but that proves once again that the settings I'm using are not working. Yeah, because that particular issue was actually fixed up using the settings on Train Sim All-Free. So the same settings, custom engine settings. So it proves that they're not working. Should be the last go via. Even the object completed that were not freezing in train symbol 3 are actually happening again on train symbol 4. That used to be a train symbol 2 issue actually, and then, yeah, I didn't notice that in the last era. Now, yeah, unfortunately it's back. What the hell? What did that say? It has got RFB. So where's RFB?
RFB.
Oh.
RFB. 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 RFB.
I'll have to work out how to use that. I don't I've got a stream lag, and I do apologize, folks. Unfortunately, the stream is lagging. I'm going to try and correct this. No, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do it. Unfortunately, I got the stream lagging, folks, so I'm going to have to pause the stream. Let's see if I can fix it up without having to go off the game. We'll see. Shouldn't be doing that. What the hell? Why is it KBN or something? I'll pause the stream here in a second, folks. It's bouncing up and down really badly. Try to correct it. So what I'll do, I'll stop the stream. It'll go to a pause menu for you guys. It'll start doing the spinning wheel of death. Don't worry, I will return. I just got to reset my internet box, so I'll be about 5 minutes. And that'll give me the chance also to change these engine settings.
now. Zifa's turning off that as well. Are you serious? It is too. Look at that. I'm gonna have to change that. Okay. There we go. So minus 35 on the speeding, so it is a gold medal in the end. All right, very good. And our first run, we didn't do to Resa, so we haven't officially done Resa. But anyway, what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to quickly pause the stream for a second and return. So we have got a few technical issues. I'm going to find out if my internet has dropped the upload speed, download speed. And if it has, I'll reset my internet box and I'll come back to you within a space of 5 minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'm not stopping the stream completely. It's just going to go on the pause. So I'll give you the wheel of death. So little 5-minute break and we will return and we will continue with our All Aboard Live episode 58 here today with your host from Australia, from Sydney, Australia. I am the Aussie Don. It is currently 9:54 p.m. We should be back around about 10 p.m. So join us in around about 5 to 6 minutes time. And we'll